Rushdie la storia di 15 anni di vita clandestina è popolosa come un romanzo di Rushdie.
One of the things I remember about those years is that they were very interesting. And with the little writer sitting on my shoulder kept whispering in my ear saying, "Good story, you know, don't forget it." And here it finally is. No, I mean, I did think that I would one day write about it, yes. But I wanted to wait until the end of the story, really. And I wanted to wait until I had some distance from it, that I was in a way in a better place to write it, that was not too emotionally involved in it. I waited deliberately for a long time. I mean, Richard remembers what I was like in those years, and he knows that I was in no condition to write it.
Well, there were some very comical things that happened in addition to some very awful things that happened. I remember one time Salman and I had dinner in Paris. I don't know how long ago it was. It must have been 1996, and we made an appointment to have dinner in this restaurant. And I got to the restaurant, and there was no one in the restaurant, except two men sitting far in the back. And I thought, oh dear, this isn't going to work out well. What's wrong? And suddenly, 4 cars roll up in front of the restaurant, and Salman gets out with a whole bunch of people with guns. And then the two men who were in the restaurant, they were police too, and they had guns. So they had basically cleared out the whole restaurant that I didn't even know about, so that we could have dinner there.
No, it puts you off your dinner when everybody else has a dinner. I said to somebody at the time that I thought I ended up in a bad novel by me. A few years ago, meeting Roberto Saviano in New York, and thinking how strange it was at the end of the evening that he was surrounded by FBI men. And I said to him, I'm going to escort you to your car. So I'll be your buddy. So I brought him to his car with all these FBI men. And they took him away, and I walked down the street and caught a taxi. And I felt very sorry for him that day.